So this week I was lucky enough to meet and talk to Dame Jacinda Ardern, the former Prime Minister of New Zealand, and the one that's known for her values-led approach to leadership and full of compassion and empathy. And she was absolutely wonderful. And in her film Prime Minister, which she was there to talk about, you get to see her journey before, during, and after being in the top job, and see her facing things like the Christchurch Mosque shootings and the pandemic, and as well as being pregnant, having a baby, and navigate breastfeeding with a visit to the UN. What struck me profoundly was the way that the film ended, and she referenced a quote by the adventurer Shackleton. And he said, "Optimism is true moral courage." So optimism is it's a courageous act, not a naive state of mind. And that really, really inspired me. I mean, we tend to talk about optimism as if it's, excuse me, as if it's like a personality trait, like, oh, happy-go-lucky, it's a nice to have. And but some people, think, oh, optimistic people, it's sort of like just having a positive spin on the world and thinking, oh, well, all's well, don't worry about it. But actually, I think really, speaking to Dame Jacinda and sort of thinking about that quote, I think it's more like, well, real optimism is the kind that looks the world straight in the eye and says, I'm still going to try. That's moral courage. It is easier to be cynical, isn't it? And it's hard. It's hard to be optimistic all the time when we're living in this kind of brittle, anxious, nonlinear, incomprehensible world. But cynicism and I guess pessimism is keeping us on the sidelines. It's not doing anything, is it? So optimism, on the other hand, asks something of us. It asks us to believe that we can influence what happens next. It asks us to act when we don't have guarantees. And that is a lot of modern leadership, isn't it? It's leading into the uncertain. It asks us to trust that small steps matter, even though the mountain may look ridiculously steep. So I think, leaders who are really creating change aren't the ones with the bleakest analysis. That's like problem definition, isn't it? What's the solution? But the leaders who create change are the ones who dare to imagine something better and then roll up their sleeves. So I think that's what this whole thing about optimism is: true moral courage. It is the bravery to see the cracks and still to acknowledge the complexity, but still choose possibility, to show up again when yesterday was a nightmare or a mess. So if you're leading, mentoring, pivoting, or building something new right now, then don't underestimate the power of optimistic action. It's not blind positivity. It's not just cheerleading. It's the grounded belief that what you do next matters. And I think the best part is that optimism is contagious. We need it, don't we? We need it in the world. The moment you model it, you give everyone around you permission to raise their sights too. So here's to really adopting optimism. I know that I'm now inspired by Dame Jacinda, just really going to, and Shackleton, I guess, really going to look through the lens of moral courage. Like, optimism is true moral courage. Okay, let me know what you think. Take care.